Good morning, students. I am Surbi teacher, and today I want to give you a quick revision of the topic decimal. Okay, children, as you know, the name of the topic is decimal. Children, do you know the meaning of decimal? Children, when we write thousand, we put one, two, and three zeros in the thousand, and in the hundred place for writing hundred, we give the two zero, and for writing 10, we give 1 0, and in the unit place there is no 0. So children, you can see here, as we are moving, the number of zeros are decreasing, and at the end there is no 0. Children, you can see each time in the thousand there are 3 0, and in the hundred there are 2 0. That means thousand is when thousand is divided by 10, we get 100, and when 100 is divided by 10, we get 10, and again when we divide 10 by 10, then we get 1. So children, mm, uh, in this order, as the number places is moving to right side, we are dividing each number by 10. Now children, can you imagine if we divide 1 further by 10, then what will come? Children, when we divide a 1 or a number at the ones place, it may be 1. Children, it is not necessary that it should be 1. It may be 5, it may be 6, 7, whatever. But when it is divided by 10, then children, we get a smaller number, and that number is called the decimal digits. And we represent that numbers uh, from right to left. Children, left from left to right. See here, I'm just rubbing this all. Children, we just denote that number. These are the place values of, see here, as we were writing the place value 100, tens, ones. So when we are going to right side, it will become ones place will be divided by 10, and it will become tenth. Children, now we will write like this: tenths, because it is the tenth part of unit place. And after that, we write, and we write like this: tenth, hundreds, thousands, like this. Children, I am turning on the video, and you see here, just wait. Children, you can see here, the places are decreasing from ones. This will become tens, hundreds, and thousands. So children, these numbers are called the decimal numbers. And in between uh, ones and the number which are divided by ones, we put a decimal sign here. We put a point over here. That point is called the decimal point. You already know, and you will see in the examples. Children, you can see here in the questions, there is a point here. That point is called the decimal point, and this point denotes that the number in the right side, they are smaller than the unit place. Children, 4 is in the unit place, and 2 is 10 times smaller than 4, and so on. Children, if there are 3 digits, then the numbers are becoming more smaller. Okay children. Children, now we will solve the problems of exercise 7.1. You have already solved. I am just keeping a revision session, children. Uh, Write each of the following decimal numbers in word. You already know how to write the numbers in the left side, and now how to write the numbers in the right side of decimal. Children, you will read it as 30.5. Okay, and if there are two digits, we will write like this: 108 and 108.56. Children, these are written, these are read like this. Do not read it as 56, because this is not 56. The decimal digits are read like this: 5 and 6. Okay, children, similar way you have solved all the problems. I think there will be no doubt in this exercise. Now let us move to the next exercise 7.2. Write the following decimal fractions as decimal number. Children, there is a simple trick. You can do this. Children, you can see the question in your book in exercise 7.2. The first question, we have to convert fraction into decimal number. Children, there is a simple trick. Suppose you have the number 422 and you have to divide it by 100. Children, when a number, let us see here, it is 1. When a number is divided by 1, there will be no change. Okay, so we write 4, 2 and 2. Now children, you can see there are two zeros. Okay, so for two zeros, what to do? We will put decimal point after the two digit from the right side. This is the first digit and this is the second digit. So decimal will be put over here. Okay, so let us write. We will put a decimal point in between 4 and in between 4 and 22. So the answer will be 4.22. Like this we have to divide. And children, similar way you can write the decimal number into fraction. Suppose you have to solve question number 2 and you have to solve 4.22. You have to change into fraction. Then children, what is the method? Nothing you have to do. You have to give a by sign and decimal. Children, before the decimal, this digit 4 is at the ones place. So children, uh, by ourselves we will write 1 over here, because when any number is divided by 1, there will be no change. So we can write 4.22 by 1. Okay, now children, we have to count the number of digits. You can see there are two digits, so we will put two zeros at the divide. So the answer and this decimal will be cancelled. So the final answer will be 422 by 100. Okay, so children, this is proof that we have again reached to our same question. So children, I have explained you the two questions, 1 and 2. uh, you will be asked only one of this: either convert from fraction to decimal or decimal to fraction. Is it clear? Now children, in the question number 3, again you have to convert decimal number into fraction number, and then you have to write in lowest form. Children, the lowest form, converting into lowest term, is very simple. You will see the common factors and you will cut by them. Okay, now in question number 4, convert the following decimal number into mixed fraction. Children, first of all you will convert into fraction, and then it's very simple to convert into mixed fraction. Okay, You already know how to convert from mixed fraction to improper fraction and from improper to mixed fraction. Okay. Now, question 5, convert the following fractions into decimal number. Again, this is very simple. So children, I hope exercise 7.2 is very easy for you. Children, there are some questions of the topic like and unlike fraction. So children, what do you mean by like fraction? Suppose I am writing 7.23 and again I am writing 6.71. So children, are these like fractions or unlike fraction? How can we decide? First of all, you have to count the number of digits to the right of decimal digit. Children, this is your decimal digit and the number of digits 1 and 2. Okay. Now in the second number, the number of digits are 1 and 2. So children, if the number of digits to the right of decimal are same in both the number, so that numbers will be called like fraction. Otherwise, like decimals. Otherwise, they will be unlike. Okay. Now children, you can see here the numbers are 7.23 and 6.7. Are they like? Obviously, they are not like. But can we make them like? Yes, children, it's very simple. To make them like, we will put a 0 by ourselves. Then we can see the number of digits are same in both the numbers to the right of decimal. Children, if we put a 0, there will be no changes in the number. So you can put 0 at the last. Okay. Children, how to do the addition and subtraction of the decimal number? Children, that you have to be done, that you have to do in the similar way. The decimals will be, the decimals should be just below to each other. And then you have to draw a line and simply you have to add or subtract. Let us see some more examples of addition and subtraction. You can see here in the 7.3, children, in the question number 1, in the third, there is a question 5.87, 1.03 and 0.1. So children, basically you do the addition in this way, but the addition of decimal numbers are little different. You cannot write like this. You have to write the decimal numbers just below to each other. So in the 0.1 we can write like this. Okay, then you have to draw a line. Now you can see here the first two numbers are like numbers, like decimal numbers, but the last one is not like. So by our own we can put a 0. Now all have become like numbers. So we can easily put the addition sign and we can add or subtract. Whatever instructed to us, we can do. Okay, children. So I will continue. Just wait.